We're gonna lay on our backs, feet on the ground, knees are up. Nice and comfortable here, and just walk your feet towards the outside of the mat. And gently let your knees collapse towards each other, just sort of comfortably. You're not aiming for a pose, you're aiming for just a restful position here. Great. And just allow your eyes to be soft as you're looking upward into the leaves, into the branches, not focusing on anything, not studying, not creating a narrative, just letting light, shadow, color, value, all be sort of one, as if you're looking at a big movie screen, taking it all in. And allow one hand to gently be placed on your heart, one on your belly. If you're via Zoom, maybe you're admiring your beautiful ceiling fan. And begin to allow your shoulders to drip down, your jaw to unlock. Elbows heavy, hips heavy, feet heavy. Ooh, that's a lovely breeze coming through. So maybe begin to notice the subtlety of your skin, the tiny little hairs on your arms or legs. Great. And begin to notice sounds very far away. So find a really far away sound. And then begin to notice a really close sound. Maybe the closest sound you can find. Not creating a narrative, just noticing. Great, and we'll do just a gentle breathing exercise, nothing too intense. But we'll exhale through our mouth, pull the belly button all the way to the spine, just like a ha. And then begin to fill the low belly, fill the rib cage, fill the chest, fill the throat, and then pause. Let your body be heavy. And then open the mouth, let the breath fall out. Bringing it into the low belly, the rib cage, the chest, the throat, taking a little pause here. And then opening the mouth, letting the whole body exhale. Beautiful. One last time into the low belly, the rib cage, the chest, the throat, and pause. See how soft you can make your body here. Notice where your tendency to tense up is. Maybe say something nice to it. And then open the mouth, exhale. Let that breath come back in naturally. And just let it fall out. Great. On your next exhale, we're going to grab both knees and just pull them gently towards the chest. Little compression here. You can go on the outsides of the belly, too, if that's better. Beautiful. And we're going to exhale, let the knees flop towards the left, scoot the hips towards the right. So the knees are falling to the left, the hips are going towards the right. Great, you're gonna take that left hand, put it on the outside of that right leg, and that right arm can open up wide. Beautiful. If you're in a seated position, that's perfect. Great. I'm sending you a thumbs up mudra. Beautiful. You can gaze past those right fingertips, palm up or palm down, yogi's choice, see what feels nice. And as you're here, notice your shoulders, let those really melt down away from the ears into the ground. Let the hips totally relax. So you're not doing anything with your legs. The legs are just relaxing. The feet are relaxing. And if you're wanting to do, you could either stay put, but if you're wanting a little movement here, if you're feeling kind of like a busy little squirrel in your brain, you could take that right leg and just sort of gently straighten it and then gently bend it. So you're like flossing that muscle, letting the knee be really heavy still. Left hand still on the outside of that right leg. Beautiful. Yeah, maybe circling the foot, letting the ankle get a little love here. Wonderful. So in this moment, let's find a little stillness. I want you to imagine a balloon animal. I know it's kind of a weird visual, but imagine a really sad balloon animal. It's just like kind of puny. It's like not very pert. And then imagine a little bit more air being put into it, and it's like boing, it just kind of soaks it up. The whole body gets bigger. Like it's like you're breathing into it literally. So I want you to imagine with your inhale, that inhale is allowing your knees to come back straight up like a little balloon animal. So you're blowing your body up, and then exhale, you're going towards the right. Sound effect, if you want, you don't have to. Let that left hand come out wide. Let the hips scoot towards the left if that feels good for you. Great. That right hand can rest on the outside of that left leg. Palm up, palm down, yogi's choice. And then maybe gaze past those left fingertips. Allowing the shoulders to drip down. You're a little deflated balloon here, just soaking into the ground, resting. Hips are relaxed. Elbows are relaxed. Feet. And maybe even notice that breath on that left side of the rib cage. Sort of like it's gently blowing the balloon up. Just a little, and then gently, letting it relax. Great. We'll take one more big inhale. Exhale it out. Great. And then we're going to inflate those knees back up towards the center. Great. Let's grab the outside of both feet into happy baby. So from the inside of the legs, you're going to grab the outside of the feet. Perfect. Exactly. And if it's like, whoa, that's really far, grab your shins, grab your ankles, grab your calves, grab whatever you can get. Great. And it's not like You have to grab the feet, grab what's comfortable here. And just find a little movement left and right, forwards and backwards, letting your feet sort of sway around. Yeah. Now, if you're more seated, you could do Baddha Konasana to get the adductors a little more. Beautiful. Grabbing the ankles or feet and pulling the knees towards the ground as you let the shoulders relax. Or maybe gently folding forward if you're in Baddha Konasana. Finding a little sway like the branches in the tree. Lovely. On an exhale, we're going to release those feet, bring the knees back towards the chest here. And we're going to rock forwards and backwards. I'm going to grab the backs of my thighs here, and I'm just going to rock gently. Howdy. Forwards and backwards. Until we get into just a sort of a toe stand. So I'm just easing into my toe stand here. I'm going to put my hands on the mat. And just finding a little movement. Your heels don't have to go on the ground, but we're finding a little movement in the ankles. Just allowing some, I call it crittery, some crittery movement here. So waking the feet up, waking the toes up. Yeah, if you want to be in straight up toe stand, you do you. I love it. Beautiful, waking it up. And then finding that balloon animal moment where you inflate the torso back up. Great. See if you can get your thighs parallel with the mat, maybe. You guys said you're beginners. Get out of here. Get out of here. Let's roll the shoulders back, brighten that heart just a little. Nice bright heart. Letting the heels relax just a little. There you go. Finding some weight in your heels. We're going to stay here for the rest of the class. I'm just kidding. Great. Now we're going to exhale, deflate your little balloon, bring your hands to the ground. And we're going to inflate the hips towards the sky. So visualize if you're a balloon animal, inflating the hips. It's okay to have the knees not totally straight in here. Great. We're going to grab the backs of the thighs here and just grab opposite elbows, opposite forearms, opposite whatever you can get. You can walk your feet out a little wider if you need more space for boobies or belly. But find a nice sway here, letting the head be heavy. Great. And we'll find some stillness. Let's exhale, straighten the legs a little bit. And then inhale, bend the knees. Follow your own breath here for a few rounds. Exhaling, straightening. Inhaling, bending. Just as far as you need to go today. We're not trying to break you here. Great. So we're going to go ahead and straighten the legs as much as they feel like straightening. If you need a little more, you can step on your hands. You can grab your big toes with peace fingers and just begin to bring the crown of the head towards the mat by bending the elbows, relaxing the low back, maybe lifting up through that low belly gently. Are you breathing? Please breathe. I don't want you falling out on me. Beautiful. Couple more breaths here. Lovely. Let's exhale, allow the hands to come back onto the mat. Gentle bend in the knees is fine. We're going to walk into a downward facing dog here. So hips up, pressing away from the mat with the hands, maybe finding a little shake in the booty and the hips. Maybe walking the dog out by bending one knee, bending the other. So just sort of waking up this down dog here. Great. And on an inhale, let's bring the knees down. We're gonna bring the chin up into a cat. Inhale. And then exhale, tuck the toes downward facing. Inhale to a cat or a cow. Wow, what am I doing here? It's been a while. Exhale, downward facing. What does a cow look like? Inhale to a cow. Exhale, downward facing. And this time on the inhale, we're gonna let our knees hover, holding our low belly in, pressing away from the mat with our shoulders so we're not collapsing here. Maybe lifting up through the low belly. Did I already say that? I might have said it telepathically. I might have said it out loud. Great. Keep holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, down dog. Woo, lost my head bud. There we go. Great. We're going to let the heels relax towards the mat here. And let's loop that right foot around the left ankle. Notice your hands. Do you have equal weight here? Are your fingers holding the mat? Beautiful. Opposite side. So right heel down, left foot wrapped around that right ankle. Lovely. Both feet down, both heels down. Wonderful. Let's walk the hands towards the back of the mat by the feet. Woo! And we're going to roll up super slowly here. So you're once again imagining that balloon animal situation or one of those car lot things. I don't know if anybody watches Always Sunny. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's inhale the arms up. And exhale, we're going to fold. Bending the knees is fine. Let's inhale, roll it up. Any shakes or wiggles that you need, go ahead and do it. Beautiful. Let's bring it all the way up. And exhale. Last time, let's roll it up. Nice and easy here. Great. We're going to bring the arms at the horizon. I'm going to face you guys. Great. So we're going to bring that right shoulder forward and flip the palm. It feels kind of weird, right? See if you can keep because it's easy to start doing this. So try to keep your shoulders and your hips sort of square, like you have lasers kind of shooting out of your shoulders, shooting out of your hips. Great. And we're going to switch. And y'all bust me if I start doing it too. My shoulders are super tight. Great. And just switch. Beautiful. We don't move like this very often, do we? Great. So as we're doing this, let's go ahead and reach up. Moving the arms all the way up. Woo! Beautiful. And let's grab the fingers. Let's flip the palms and find some move. I don't know why I went over there. Move left and right here. Feeling that breath. Maybe exhaling as you are bending. Inhaling as you come up. Wonderful. So we're going to stop on whichever side you feel like. It's totally fine. And the foot that's on the outside, we're going to cross it behind. Exactly. Beautiful. And once again, like your shoulders have little lasers on them, like your hips have little lasers, have them all pointing forward. Release the neck. Oof. Beautiful. Reaching up as high as you can. Beautiful. Let's inhale and exhale, release. Just throw it down. Whew. 3 times. 2. And 3. We're going to bring it up one more time. Flip the palms. If that's intense for you, just grab your hand. No need to hurt yourself. We're going to go opposite side here. Beautiful. And you'll grab that foot. Whoop, bring it behind. Now use your discretion. If bringing it behind hurts or feels uncomfortable, totally don't have to do it. Great, I'm seeing some balanced people here. For an extra balance, you can cross and hover. Keep breathing. One more big inhale. And exhale, let's release, throw it down. Beautiful. 2 and 3. Lovely, let's bring it all the way down. We're gonna bend that left knee. Bring that left hand to the ground. Great, let's inhale that right arm to the sky. Beautiful, exhale, deflate it down. Right knee bends, left hand comes up, inhale. And exhale. Find your own rhythm here. Eyes open, eyes closed. Maybe noticing some of the birds singing. Beautiful. Awesome. So go ahead and even out both sides here. And we're gonna walk back into that downward dog. Into that downward dog. See how strong you can make it now. How anchored those fingers can be. How heavy those heels can be. Beautiful. Let's look between the hands, bend the knees, step, hop, or float to the top of the mat. Let's find a halfway lift here, extending the spine long. Exhale, fold it. Inhale, flat back rise. Take up space. Ooh, sun's in my eyes, palms at heart center. Beautiful. So let's inhale the arms up. Whee! Exhale, let's fold it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we're gonna step that right foot back at a small angle, so like a 45. No protractors out here, you don't have to get crazy on me. And we're gonna bring the arms up. Nice bend in that front leg. Good. So you'll feel like a little stretch in your psoas here. See if you can pull that left femur bone in towards the body to square the hips. Nice. Great, we're gonna exhale, goddess arms. Beautiful. Great, hold. Big inhale, opening the chest, but dropping the shoulders. Great, and then on an exhale, we're gonna straighten the leg, airplane wings. So we're not collapsing, we're keeping the back nice and straight. Great, inhale, bend the knee, goddess arms. Exhale, airplane wings. Inhale, bye Huxley. He tried his best, guys. Exhale. Inhale. Last one, we're gonna hold the airplane one. No, exhale. Beautiful. So as you're here, extending that spine long, God, you guys look great. Extending that spine long, that left hip is gonna sort of peel back as the right hip peels forward. Press into that left big toe for balance. And make sure that right leg is super strong. Are you holding your breath? Don't do it. You have so much to live for. Great. One more big, big inhale. Let's exhale, drop the hands, and go ahead and collapse your little balloon. So let the head come down, let the body sort of relax a little. Maybe find a little sway here. Yeah, you can grab the ankle if you want. If you need the ground to come to you, you can bend that knee a tiny bit. Lovely. Great, so let's bend that front knee. Both hands are on the ground. We'll sweep that left leg back into high plank. Nice and strong. Exhale, lower it down. And inhale to upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Noticing right and left leg now. Nice and strong. Great. Let's inhale, look forward, bend the knees, step or hop to halfway lift. Beautiful fold. Let's bring it all the way up. Nice flat back rise. And palms at heart center. We'll do the left side now. Inhale, arms up. Just kidding. Exhale, fold. I had to mess with you. I'm sorry. Inhale, halfway lift. How dare you cough? Exhale, left leg back, warrior one. Wouldn't that be like the most aggressive yoga class? Shut up, everyone. Well, we were already talking about before you guys got here, true crime yoga class, where you traumatize your students when they first come, and then you heal them somehow. So let's find these goddess arms, lifting up a little through that low belly, brightening the heart. You guys look great. Let's exhale, straighten the leg, airplane wings. Great. Inhale to goddess arms. Exhale, airplane wings. Spreading the fingers nice and wide, like you mean it. Inhale, goddess arms. Exhale. Inhale, two more. I know it's hard. Exhale. And one more before we do the really fun stuff. Exhale, flat back, airplane wings. Holding as that right hip peels back, as the left hip peels forward. Breathing, lifting up through that low belly, brightening the heart. Steady breath here. Beautiful. Let's take one more big inhale. And let's exhale, bring the hands down and hold. Great. Maybe find a little sway here. Find a little movement. Lovely. Great. Let's bend that knee. Sweep that right leg back to high plank. We'll hold here. And then exhale, slowly lower. Inhale to upward. And exhale to downward. Let's inhale, look forward, step or hop to halfway lift. Halfway lift. Great fold. Great flat back rise. Taking up space, spreading the fingers out. Exhale, palms at heart center. We'll speed it up a little bit. Inhale, arms up. We'll lead with the right leg for sun salutation. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, right leg back, right knee down. Inhale, hook the thumbs, arms up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to high plank. And exhale, lower down however you want. Inhale to a back bend. And exhale to downward. Let's inhale, lift that right leg up. Exhale, step through, lower the back knee. Great. Inhale, hook the thumbs, rise. Exhale to fold. And inhale, flat back rise. Whee! Palms at heart center. You guys hear the birds? Inhale the arms up, leading with the left leg this time. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, left leg back, left knee down. Inhale, hook the thumbs, arms up. Exhale to downward. Inhale to high plank. You guys have got it. Exhale, lower down, however you choose. Inhale to a back bend. Exhale to downward. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Woohoo! Exhale, step through. Lower that back knee. Inhale, hook the thumbs, rise. Lift that low belly up, guys. Exhale to fold. Inhale all the way up, spreading the fingers out wide. And exhale, palms at heart center. Let's pause here. Maybe close your eyes. Notice your feet. Maybe hand on heart, hand on belly. Notice your hips. Notice your heartbeat and your breath. Maybe you can slow it a little. And notice your head. Where's your head at? How are you feeling? How you doing? Maybe you don't get a chance to ask yourself that much. Glow a little compassion onto yourself. Wonderful. So let's release the hands after that self-love pusher moment. Sorry, guys. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, as we bring the palms to heart center, we're going to get on our toes. Nice. Hold for a moment, brighten that heart. Lift that low belly. Beautiful. And let's find that toe stand, maybe bringing the arms out as you do it. Whoa. Awesome. Beautiful, beautiful job. Great. And this is where you're like, man, I liked her for a minute, but I'm about to change my mind. We're going to drop the booty down, come into a boat pose. What? Lifting up through that low belly. Once again, I know I say that a lot. Letting the heart be nice and proud. Shiny heart. Beautiful. Maybe you want to straighten the legs. Maybe you want to bend the legs. Maybe you just want to go, Laura, you suck. Bless you. Aggressive. Great. And let's go ahead and bend the knees. Bring it down. We're going to swipe the legs around. Get into a tabletop. It's so sad Kevin had to leave. He asked me to put this posture in specifically for him. But, you know, I live with him, so he'll be fine. Don't worry. Don't be too sad. But we're going to find a little cat and cow here. A little cat and cow. Aw. Great. And you can either, you have two options here. And I'll show you if you want to look forward. You can be in extended child's pose, like this. Bring your palms together like that. Or you can try it in puppy pose. Bring your elbows down, palms together. And Kevin calls that puppy shark. He's like, will you do puppy shark today? Exactly. Getting into the triceps, letting the heart melt towards the ground. Yeah, and you can even walk your elbows towards the top of the mat if you need to. I sometimes like to separate my hands and grab opposite shoulders. That can feel nice. So just kind of play around with it, make it yours. This one's for you, Kevin. Beautiful. Stay in your body as you exhale the hands down. We're going to take that right hand and loop it underneath the left arm. Keeping the hips as square as possible, so maybe tucking the toes to help with that. Great. Let's inflate that right arm towards the top of the mat. And then exhale, deflate. Other side. Beautiful. And that top arm can be straight, it can be bent. Maybe play around with that top arm. Beautiful. Notice your breath. We're going to inhale, bring that left arm back to the top of the mat. Exhale, one more puppy pose here. Maybe your mouth, maybe your mouth gets on the mat this time. Maybe your chin. Maybe you're like, nope. Wonderful. So we're going to allow an inhale to bring our torso between our elbows. So we're just going to kind of army crawl here. Exactly. Perfect. And we're all going to take a nap. Just kidding. So make sure your shoulders are above your elbows here. Perfect. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. And you almost want to feel like from your fingertips to your elbow, it's like one solid piece. So you want to be pressing into the fingers, pressing into the elbows, and lifting the heart up. So roll the shoulders back, press into those pieces, and lift the heart. Great. Chin up. You guys look beautiful. Now, try to lift through your low belly a little bit more. So it looks like a total chill out in front of the TV position until you actually like start doing it. It's like, shit, this ain't easy. Lifting through that belly and maybe press into the tops of your feet gently. Nice engagement, guys. I'm seeing it. To the tops of the feet. Beautiful. Let's exhale. Bring the forehead down. You can make a diamond shape with your fingers. And just let your forehead relax. Bring the feet up and let them windshield wiper back and forth. Lovely. Go ahead and bring the feet back down. We're going to roll onto our backs. So I'm going to swipe my legs around. You can be however you want. Great. And as we come down, we're going to come down slowly. Nice and slow. Nice and slow, keeping the feet down. You'll have to forgive me. I'm pardoming here. I can't go very far anymore for now. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come on down. Woohoo! Let the knees flop left and right here. Great. We're going to walk the feet underneath the knees. Put the hands by your hips here. And we're going to inhale, lift the hips, bring the hands behind the head. Beautiful. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it up. Pressing into the toes, letting the toes spread out. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale. Pressing through the heels. Bringing it down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring it down. And we're going to hold, bring it up. Hold, bring the hands underneath the body, interlace the fingertips, and maybe shimmy those shoulders underneath. Maybe the fist comes towards the ground, and maybe the heart shines a little brighter, lifting up through the collarbones. Man, that sun is directly in my eyeballs. Woohoo. Keep breathing. Strong back body, soft belly, soft heart. You got this. One more big inhale, inflating the body, nice and pert. And exhale, release the hands, bring the body down. Find whatever neutralizing movement feels good for you. Letting the knees sway left and right, getting a little booty massage from dear Mother Earth. Great. Now, while we're here, back where we began, go ahead and let the knees come up, feet are on the mat. We'll place the right ankle on the left knee. Yeah. Beautiful. And you can use that right hand to sort of open up that right hip. And if you need to go further, you can grab the back of that left leg. Letting that left foot just be heavy. Maybe allowing the pelvis to cat and cow very gently. Maybe wiggling the hips left and right. You don't have to be a statue. You can be like moss in the tree, but without the red bugs. Beautiful. Let an exhale, bring that left foot down. The right foot will stay where it is. We'll inhale, lift the hips, bring the hands back. Open that hip up. And then exhale, both feet are down. Great. Left ankle on that right thigh. And same thing on this side, but one side's probably going to be a little tighter. You can press on the inside of that left leg. But if you want to go further, you can also grab the back of that right leg. So whatever degree stretch you need today. And it changes daily. Some days, it's easy. Some days it's hard. Some days it's always hard. Maybe allowing a little movement, little pelvis tilt, little cat and cow, little shimmy left and right. I love it. And let's exhale that right foot down, left foot stays where it is. We're going to inhale, lift the hips, lift the arms up. Hold just for a moment here as that left hip opens up. And then exhale, bring both feet down. And find whatever neutralizing movement you need today. So in your yoga journey this morning, you can kind of consider it a conversation with your body. Maybe ask your body what it has been saying. Maybe ask it what it needs more of right now. So if there's a certain posture you want to revisit, please do so. You've got a little freestyle yoga moment right here. And for some of you, it may mean, man, I want to get into Shavasana like right now. So it's totally up to you, whatever you need. Lovely. Yes, I'm loving seeing all the different options here. Mama Tree is holding you. Beautiful. Just another minute or two. For you to whisper some secrets to the tree, to your body. Beautiful. About 30 more seconds, guys, and we'll be entering Shavasana, the most challenging and the most wonderful posture of them all. And if anybody wants some bug spray before they're in Shavasana, I've got 2 different kinds on the table. I should have mentioned that before class. Sorry. You can raise your hand if you want me to bring it to you. Anybody? It's all natural. It's essential oils. Okay. Wow. You guys are tough. I'm gonna put some on myself. Great. So allow the back of your head to get heavy against the mat. Allow both eyebrows to soften. Right eye in its socket all the way around, and the lash line. The left eye all the way around in its socket, and the lash line can soften. Both eyes are soft, either open or closed. If they're open, find a very soft gaze. Let the cheeks soften and the jaw relax. Unclench that jaw. And let your tongue be so heavy. Your whole face, mask removed, just you and the tree, or if you're on Zoom, the ceiling fan. And with that softness, let the back of your head get just a little heavier. Let it cascade down to your shoulders, sinking into the mat, your heart space, brightening. Right arm totally heavy from shoulder all the way to the fingertips. And the left shoulder, left arm, all the way down from the shoulder to the fingertips. The hips are heavy. Right leg from the hip all the way down to the toes. Just relaxing, just noticing the hip, the thigh, the shin, the calf, the foot, releasing. Same with the left leg, from the hip all the way to the toes. The thigh, the shin, the calf, the foot. Both arms, both legs are heavy. Head and hips are heavy. Enjoy your Shavasana. So slowly, slowly begin to bring your attention back to your breath, wherever you notice it most distinctly. Maybe the cool air at the tip of your nose as you inhale, and the warm air releasing as you exhale. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes and shake your head a bit. And when you're ready, on any old exhale, you can roll to one side. Very sweetly, very gently. And on any old inhale, come back up to seated position. Wonderful. Great, let's bring it up one more time. Just a nice stretch, inviting the day back. And let's exhale, palms to heart center, a little bow to ourselves for showing up for ourselves and for doing it together. The synergy of community is a very powerful, very beautiful thing. We're giving each other permission to soften in front of each other, and there is not enough of that. So thank yourself for being brave. Thank each other for just being there. Namaste.